AP, Seattle on Tuesday, Boeing says goodbye to an industry legend by handing off its final 747 jumbo jet. Since its initial flight in 1969, the enormous yet elegant 747 has been used as a freight plane, a commercial aircraft with a seating capacity of close to 500 people, a transport for NASA's space shuttles, and the presidential aircraft Air Force One. It changed transportation, opening up previously unconnected international locations to direct flights, and contributed to the democratization of passenger aviation. The 747 has 4 engines, but during the past 15 years or so, Boeing and its European rival Airbus have launched more lucrative and fuel-efficient wide-body aircraft. The last aircraft was produced by Boeing in Washington's Puget Sound region, making it the 1,574th overall. Richard Abolafia, a veteran aviation analyst, said, "If you love this company, you've been dreading this moment." Nobody wants a 4-engine airliner today, but that doesn't take away from the wonderful legacy or the enormous contribution the aircraft made to the growth of the industry. After losing out on the opportunity to build the C-5A, a big military transport, Boeing decided to build the 747. The plan was to utilize the high-bypass turbofan engines created for the transport, which consumed less fuel by circulating air around the engine core and allowed for a longer flight range, for a newly envisioned passenger aircraft. The plane's tail was as tall as a 6-story skyscraper, and its fuselage measured 225 feet, 68.5 meters, in length. The design of the aircraft incorporated a second deck that reached back over the first third of the aircraft from the cockpit, giving it a characteristic hump and earning it the moniker, the Whale. The 747 earned the more sentimental moniker, Queen of the Skies. Even the lower deck occasionally had lounges or even a piano bar, as some airlines converted it into a first-class cocktail lounge. According to Abolafia, the timing of the introduction of the first 747 on Pan Am's New York-London route in 1970 was horrible. It made its debut during a recession that saw Boeing's employment drop from 100,800 employees in 1967 to a low of 38,690 jobs in April 1971, just before the 1973 oil crisis. The infamous Boeing bust was commemorated by a billboard that read, "Will the last person departing Seattle turn off the lights," which was located close to the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. "Even people like me may travel to Asia," claimed Abolafia. In the past, stopping for petrol in Alaska or Hawaii meant paying much more. This was an inexpensive and straightforward photo. Although some other foreign airlines, such the German airline Lufthansa, still operate the 747, Delta was the final American airline to use it for passenger flights, which terminated in 2017. Early last year, Atlas Air placed an order for 4 747-8 freighters, with the latest one departing the building on Tuesday. Since the fatal crashes of its best-selling aircraft, the 737 MAX, in 2018 and 2019, Boeing's relationship with the FAA has been strained. Boeing underestimated how long it would take the FAA to approve the design adjustments and allow the plane to take off again. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.